Make sure, can you go back and tell them to organize all their clothes for all the items, because once we start, we are not stopping, it's going to go so fast. Okay, පොඩ්ඩක් check කරන්න ප්‍රියංගා අයත් එක්ක LED wall videos ටික load කරලා තියෙනවද කියලා.
ඒ බලන්න ලැජ්ජයි.
You can go first.
අනේ. Okay.
My name is Rangi. I am a dance movement therapist. I'm just a regular person actually, a regular person that has a community surrounding me, a community that gives me so much confidence, a community that gives me the ability to follow my path, and a community that gives me purpose. And I'm someone who's just a very simple girl actually. And sometimes I just can't believe everything that's happening. And I do truly believe that I'm not someone special. I'm just a piece of this puzzle. And it's something that we're all doing.
Hi, මම භාග්‍ය චන්ද්‍රසිරි. මම දැන් රංගිත් එක්ක අවුරුදු 4ක් තිස්සේ වැඩ කරනවා. 2022 රංගි ස්පොට්ලයිට් 1 එකේ ඉඳන් 2025 වෙනකන් ස්පොට්ලයිට් 2 වෙනකන් රංගිත් එක්ක තාමත් ඉන්නවා. මම හරි ආසාවෙන් තමයි රංගිත් එක්ක වැඩ කරන්නේ. රංගිගේ තියෙන දැනුම මට මොනවද එයාගේ ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙන්නේ හැමදේම මම එයාත් එක්ක බෙදා හදාගෙන වැඩ කරන්නේ හරිම සතුටින්.
Talking about Sync and Move, I got to know Sync and Move back in 2023, I guess. That was when Rangi did Spotlight 1.0 first. I was not a part of it, but seeing all the shorts, reels and things on social media made me really want to be a part of that crew.
My name is Vinati. This is my first Spotlight. I'm one of the 3 youngest for the Spotlight.
A dance movement therapist is trained for a good 2.5 years in terms of how to support a person to become socially, emotionally, physically, cognitively integrated and put into society. They have a lot of tools in their pockets in order to support people to do this. So we are also trained to analyze movement. We are also trained to understand a person's personality through their movement. So which means the body and mind are interconnected and they work in unison. So whatever we see through the body, we kind of put it through the mind. So there's a body feedback effect that happens, and dance movement therapists understand people's bodies and try to impact the mind and their lives through that. I'm actually reducing the meaning of it by putting it into words, so you actually have to be in a session to understand that. The difference between a dance class and a dance movement therapy session is the intention and the contract you have with the people that come to you. In a dance class, it would be to teach them the dance. It would be to teach them the step. Versus in a dance movement therapy session, the step is actually secondary. Through the step, we try to teach them something else.
ස්පොට්ලයිට් ඇවිල්ලා මගේ ජීවිතේට මං කිව්වා වගේ මගේ ෆැමිලි එක වගේ. අපේ ජීවිතවල හැම තිස්සෙම සතුට නැහැ. So ස්පොට්ලයිට් කියන්නේ ඒ ප්‍රශ්න මග හැරගෙන එන්න සතුටු වෙන්න පුළුවන් එක තැනක් ඒක. ඒකට හරිම ආසාවෙන් තමයි අපි එකතු වෙන්නේ.
Work life has been hectic, so this is like the perfect place to, relax, take your mind off things and, be yourself, find what you want to do, and just this place has been my safe place.
I just started Spotlight. The impact it had on me is more like I'm missing family. It's become a routine and I'm thinking, oh, when do I get to see them again? Do I talk to them again?
It's been such a authentic experience for me because it's not something I planned as such. I wanted a very small show back in 2022 when I first did Spotlight. I wanted a show with a 70 people audience, and that 70 people grew to 800 people audience, and this massive show that's happening. I wanted to just dance. I wanted an audience, I wanted to have this energy exchange, and I wanted to just dance and share this feeling that I get when I perform with as many people as possible.
My first session was truly amazing. So my first session was back in 2023, as I remember, when I came on to a masterclass of Rangi. It was just 4 weeks masterclass with 8 classes. But then when talking about Spotlight 2.0, the first day I came in, I had a few familiar faces from back then and also a lot of new faces. So it has truly been an amazing experience just knowing that you have a lot of women who are like-minded and think like you, and you know, as a woman you go through different changes in life.
I used to be a very shy girl. I used to sit at the back of the class. I used to sit in the corner of the dance classes and watch my sister dancing. But I always loved dancing. But whenever I started moving and I was given rigidity in the movement, I felt like there was a lot more to it. I was just very curious about it and I kept searching, and that's how the word movement came into my life. And then I changed the way that I thought about dance and I started calling it movement. And I gave myself permission to move any way that I wanted to move. And I didn't know that was possible. And I let go of all the structure, I let go of all the categories of dance, and I just started moving the way I wanted to move. And that changed my life.
Rangi, of course, I don't think there's one word you can describe her. But the best thing about Rangi is her bubbly personality. I think she went score us only once, and that was about dress rehearsal. But other than that, you can't remember anything bad because she's just been there no matter what. You can talk to her about anything, and you know she's always there to back up each and every one of us. So there's never anything wrong to say about Rangi, and I know we all love her so much, and it's never gonna go away.
රංගි ඇවිල්ලා ජීවිතේට මගේ ජීවිතේම හරිම සනීප පුද්ගලයෙක්. රංගිගේ ක්වොලිටි එකක් කිව්වොත් රංගි දෙයක් කිව්වොත් ඒක කිව්වම තමයි. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක අමාරුවෙන් හරියක් කරනවා. ඒක මම දන්නවා මේ ඩිසිෂන් එක අපිට කියන්නේ සමහර වෙලට ගොඩක් අමාරුයි ඒක කරන්න. බට් මම දන්නවා ඒකේ එන්ඩ් එක අන්තිමේදී හරි එයා කියන එක. ඒකේ පර්ෆෙක්ට් එන්ඩ් එකක් එන්නේ. ලයික් දැන් කරන්න අමාරුයි කියලා කවදාවත් අතරින්නේ නැහැ. අපි වෙන එකකට යන් කියලා ඔප්ෂන් එකක් නැහැ. ඒක කරලම තමයි පෙන්නන්නේ. සෝ මම හරි ආසයි යාගේ ඇටිටියුඩ් එකට. මම එයාගෙන් දේවල් ගොඩාක් ඉගෙන ගන්නවා.
Rangi has truly been an amazing person. I think she has always been an inspiring character. For me personally, why I wanted to come and be a part of this was all because of Rangi. Seeing her move like that, knowing that she's willing to support other women in the same way, to take her spotlight, and her willingness to support other women also to share the spotlight that she shares, I think that's something that everyone cannot do. So she has been a person who have helped me discover myself. It might not be knowingly, but you know, in certain way or form, she has been always there for us. It might not be, you know, being there for us as a teacher or an instructor. Sometimes she's more than that. She's our friend. She's a person who we look up to when we are scared of something. And in the flow, we always look up to her. She's not just an instructor or a teacher. She's truly a one-of-a-kind human being who I think have made a great impact on other women. And I think that ripple effect will ensure that the army of women Rangi has as of now will create a huge ripple effect going forward.
I don't think I'm making that much of an impact. The impact is made within the group. It's got nothing much to do with me. It's just that the group is surrounding me And whenever there's an impact made, actually it's the impact made on me. I feel impacted by it all. So I try not to take it in a way where, oh, it's me who's creating this impact. Because to be very honest, it's not. It's the group that's creating the impact. And when someone's able to share something for the group, it impacts the rest of the group. So I'm so proud whenever someone speaks up and shows their vulnerability, because they're not just speaking for themselves, they're doing it for everyone else. Because I can't do it alone. There's no way I can make that impact by myself. And the level of impact they have on me and the growth that I receive from it all, because I'm also growing in this entire process, because I face so many challenges of how I handle things and so on. I'm growing so much. It's not me, it's everyone.
This is quite unplanned. When I was dancing to Sarada, I suddenly saw my grandma sitting in front, and she doesn't usually come to see me because it's hard for her to walk. So today she's come, and I suddenly saw her during Sarada, and in my mind all I was thinking about was I didn't say anything to her about her during my speech. And I got one step wrong also, because I was thinking at which part of the program can I fit this in. She's right here. So the flower crown I wore for picture one, she made it. She's very creative, so most of my costumes, whenever I need an accessory, I call her up and I tell her what I need and she makes it happen. So thank you, Archie. I'm gonna now let the production manager do his job, and I'm gonna go backstage, and I will see you again soon in 1 minute's time.
I have to constantly reflect and go back to the why. Why am I doing this? Because when it comes to light rehearsal, when it comes to dress rehearsal, how we look matters, but I need to constantly reflect on why is it important? Why is it important for you that you have to look a certain way? And that's how I kind of share that with them. Because when they're out there in front of 800 people, in order for them to feel confident, they need to dress a certain way. They need to look a certain way. And that's not just because of aesthetic appearance. It's not because of that. It's just so that you feel confident in your body. And when you feel confident in your body is when you can truly absorb what's happening around you and be truly present in that moment to absorb the show. Because I want them to truly enjoy every moment of it all. My family is supporting me in a way that I cannot even describe in words. And I'm been blessed enough to be born into a family of a musician. My dad is a musician, so I've grown up on stage. I've grown up with productions around me. So it's kind of our living and breathing thing. It's not something that's special for our family. So that truly gives me so much ability to put up this production. So I cannot do it without that. there's more to movement than meets the eye.
Just because we don't move the same way,
Doesn't mean that we can't dance the same dance.
just because we don't eat the same food,
Doesn't mean that we can't sit at the same table.
just because we don't speak the same language,
Doesn't mean we can't have the same conversation. So it's about multiple perspectives for me, that we can exist in the world of dualities, and that's important.
thank you.